Badlands. After being away for a while, this is the episode where Brett finally returns to Firehouse 51, and she does it with a bang. She and Foster are called to a call in a juvenile detention center where a young man has been hurt under suspicious circumstances. A new technology is testing the members of 51. But lands Casey a date with a little bit crazy girl. That story was so funny. We also see Kate panicking after Bowden asks her to represent the district at a leadership conference. Welcome to CRAZYTOWN. Severide must make a hard decision about the future of his career at Firehouse 51. Herman deals with the consequences of his temper after a run-in with Chicago police officer. Cruz is excited to demonstrate the slang again and the firefighting explode. And Commissioner Grissom returns in this episode. Best friend magic. An unsuspected visit from Dawson throws Casey for a loop. Severide sets out to explore a wrongly convicted arsonist, and Cruzy goes on a mission to fix one of Otis' old toys. Infection Part 1. This is the first episode of the 3-hour crossover with Chicago PD and Chicago Med. A deadly bacteria takes a toll on numerous victims around the city, leaving Chicago's fire's first responders to work together along the CDC to resolve this dangerous situation. Sarah suspects that something bigger is happening, and he's right. A really great first start to a really great crossover. Number 6. Then Nick Porter happened. A series of false alarms at a private school hinders the Firehouse ability to respond to real emergency calls. Kid asks for ideas to surprise Severide on his birthday. Cruz and Brad rent out their extra room, but the new attendant is more than they bargained for. Very funny. The tendency of a drowning victim. Bowden is on edge after starting a new fat diet and gets help from Kid. Hilarious. So funny. And Casey and Severide disagree on a call. Brett's birth mom is in town and share life-changing news. A familiar face, Otis' girlfriend, is back and asks Herman for help. Light things up. This is the wedding episode of Cruz and Chloe. In the episode, tension rises when a group of rebel rooters attempt to lock down the firehouse. Brett is faced with a monumental decision while she's grieving her mother's death, and Cruz is trying to get himself ready for his and Chloe's big day. Gallo and Ryder attempt to launch the Firehouse 51 into a social media age. Protect a child. Things get personal for Casey and Gallo in the aftermath of a suburban house fire involving a mom and her young son. Herman campaigns for more respect, and Kit has an idea for giving back to her community, starting the famous Girls on Fire. '51's original Belle. This is the final episode of this season, and it's kinda sad as it's the final episode we have Foster before she goes on to medical school. In the episode, Cap gets injured on a call, and Lieutenant Severide becomes obsessed by helping him out. Foster is thinking about a big decision, and Kit is concerned for one of her high school trainees at Girls on Fire. As number 1, we have a Chicago welcome. The surprise arrival of a new fire truck brings both joy and chaos to the members of the Firehouse 51. Bowden and Severide are asked to make peace with an old foe for the greater good. Brad receives new family news while Foster plans a party with her friends. But what really makes this episode great of watching is seeing how both citizens of Chicago and the members of the Firehouse gets together to help a grieving man. That's a wrap. See you next time for another video. Bye!